So I've had this issue for quite some time with the idiot lights. Very unclear. Look at that on the left hand side. It still works with the lights. You can still see the lights flashing through, but it's not as clear as I want it to be. So I'm going to whip it off, clean it up with some sandpaper, see how good a job we can do with that. It's always been quite smoked as well, but I'm not sure if it's meant to be like that. Now just whip these nuts off here, and of course I've got the wrong size bit. We'll assume it's a 10mm. Correct, 10mm. I've got my horn in the way a bit here. It's not the stock position for the horn, but it's where I've put mine, so. I suppose I really need to take this off to be able to do the work on it, but it's going to be so much easier. Aha! Right, there's another little nut. So there's an 8mm bolt here that we just need to hold the top rubber mount and just twist that one off. It's quite awkward to get to, actually. There they go. See if I can do that by hand now. Comes now. There we go. That's that one off. Just got to go around to the other side. So now everything's released. This just comes loose. Just like that. Where I can then pull the lights out and release the whole thing. And there we go. So this is the offending piece. Let's give that a good old sand up and see how it comes out like. Now, just for fun, or to make it a bit easier, I'm going to take the innards out of here. So there's 3 screws there. I'm just going to wind them out. So there's just the colours, the lenses for the lights. It's really some are backwards and some aren't. It's odd. Some are that way around with the bumps on the top, and others have the smooth surface on the top. They're not completely uniform in the way they're done. Look like just scrap bits of plastic, really. And they're loose in there as well. Obviously the bulbs go in there. Anyway, so we don't need that bit. So I bought some sandpaper off of eBay for this very purpose. Wet or dry sandpaper, 12 assorted sheets. 3 sheets coarse, 3 sheets medium, 3 sheets fine, 3 sheets extra fine. Now, the grits I've received are 80, 180, and I think, yeah, there's a 400 and a 240. So they're not as fine as I would have liked, but we'll start off with them, and if I need any more I'll pop down the shop and get some. So I'm going to start with an 80 grit. Even though that is really coarse, as you can see, they're quite bad marks. So I think the 80 will get them out sufficiently. So let's just have a look. Falling apart, the sandpaper. Cheap eBay sandpaper, it's absolute rubbish. Maybe I could have done with a stronger grit. Something a little bit coarser, because I can't quite get out all of the imperfections. Right, I'm impressed with that. So from 80, I'm going to go up to 180 grit. Now we're going to 240 grit. And the next stage will be the 400 grit. And then I've got some chrome polish, which I'm just going to give that a little polish on, just to see how that turns out. So 400 grit next. I'm amazed at how well that has come out. So, first of all, I'm going to go with some of that colour restorer. I presume it's a little bit like T-cut, so that might get us down to a good polish. And then the chrome polish afterwards, because I would assume the chrome polish would be for more finer details. Give that a good scrubbing. Oh, the Suzuki badge has come off. Oh well. So that's come up a bit better. It feels so smooth. Now I'm going to chrome it. Wipe it all off and see what that's done for us. So, final result. That's not too bad. It's better than what it was, much better than what it was. I think I'm going to be happy with that, leave it as it is. It's the best it's been. So let's just check these bulbs. So that's got to be That's the oil. The one that's on there is neutral. Let's indicate left. So that is our left bulb. So that one would be the right bulb, and that one would be full beam. So let's put it back together. Okay, that's the way on it goes. Yeah, just put the clocks back on now. Wrapping it up. So there we go, finished result. It's only been a 5-minute job really. Hasn't taken long at all. Let's turn the ignition on. So they're a hell of a lot better than they ever were. They've been in bad condition for quite a while. They're not perfect. I think I should have gone a couple of grits closer, a couple of grits finer to really get it nice and smooth, but looking at it you really can't see much wrong with it at all. But for a bike with that many miles on it, it's not too bad. So I'm happy with that. Now what I might try and do in a future project is lose these all together and put them in here as 5 little LEDs along the bottom. Might take that apart, see if there's any room for it. So if you like that sort of thing, subscribe and there'll be a few more videos to come. So that's it. Thanks for watching.